What's the one piece of career advice you wish you were given when you were first starting out?
I wish I was given the advice to ask a lot of questions and actively listen and listen to understand. I think I was so eager to make an impact and show value early on in my career that I learned over time taking a step back and actually observing and listening and watching helped me accelerate my career faster. So slowing down to speed up a little.
Can you share a pivotal moment in your career journey that's had a significant impact?
Sure. I think about 15 years into my career, I had been at a job at a very well-known company for about 10 years. And I had a moment where I started to ask myself some questions like, are you being challenged? And the answer was no. Are you being fairly well compensated? The answer was no. I'd only been promoted once or twice in those 10 years, but I knew they valued me. It was just, that was the culture of the company. And do you like going to work every day? And the answer was only for the people.
Okay.
And I think at that moment, I was like, well, you're settling for a job and not a career. And kind of having that epiphany helped me take the risk and the leap because it was very comfortable. It was very a country club-like atmosphere. I had 3 small children. I didn't take work home with me at night. But at the end of the day, are you coming to work for just a job or do you really want a career? And the answer was I really wanted a career. So that's when I made the move to where I am today and have been able to, accelerate my career because I had that truthful moment with myself.
Good. And was there anything at that time that fueled or instigated you starting to think about those questions that you mentioned?
It was more just the lack of career acceleration at the previous place. Like it was just the same over and over year after year. Yes, I was working. The only thing that was challenging me was potentially a new product or a new product category that I'd be working on. But there was never any opportunity to grow from a different roles and responsibilities. It was just very well-established consumer goods company with a lot of red tape and process. And I just knew that it just wasn't going to be possible for me to grow there.
How do you approach setbacks and challenges in your professional life, and what's your go-to strategy for overcoming those?
I have this approach of failure is temporary, but success is also temporary, right? So never knowing that you're going to overcome it in due time and come out on a better side approach. So I tend to not let setbacks or failures be a negative. I try to say, how can I spin this into a positive? How can I take the feedback, while negative in nature, and use it as a positive for me in my career and moving forward, and really turning it into a success moment versus living in the world of failure.